is it? Oh, Lordy Jesus. Oh. Hi, Safe. Hey. Happy hump day. I'm doing good. How are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to. I need your guys' help picking out earrings. Do you want to help me pick out earrings for my ears? Because I don't have any in. So let me show you my necklaces first. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Rice. Love you. Love you, Rice. Okay, so it's just, I'm not done getting ready. I was gonna have you guys help me, but Rice, what do you think of the nails? I love how you say how's Pops. He's still alive. He's still alive, Rice. I'm not done making your necklace, so I haven't sent your package out yet. Rice, listen, I have to add a charm to it. I have to add a charm. You'll see. You'll see. There's a couple charms. I want you to tell me if you think when you get it in the mail, it's a surprise, but I want you to let me know if you think it's a good like tribe necklace or not. It's kind of like all the Lissa. We need a cockroach charm though. that was badass. That was badass. But Rice, are you doing okay? I know you're not, but I mean, do you feel like there's a light somewhere? That's not even right for me to say. I'm sorry I worded it that way. That's not correct. You're not okay. No, I'm not okay. You were looking for one. This is funny though, and I don't want to send my packages to England until I have like the necklace right, because the two I'm sending it to is that mom and daughter. You know, the mom that has breast cancer, or she's a breast cancer survivor, and her daughter. So I want to make sure we have a good, and then I'll send it with their package. So I appreciate you too, Rice. Sometimes it feels like there's not though, right? I haven't heard from Apollo. Should I text his? I feel like I'm always overstepping. My boundaries. He's not okay. Like, but like then like the whole chat is gonna be. So I'll do that later, because as an empath, it can suck for the rest of you real easy. So I try to, get through everything else first. Not that I don't care. It's just I care too much that it'll affect everyone. Hi, Steven. I don't want to feel like I'm overstepping people, And he's married, so like texting is like, you know what I mean? But like friendship is huge. Like we're trying to set his mom up with my dad. But you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to overstep that way either. But it's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? Like, so I was just talking to Rice Bruce about, I need to talk to you guys when no one else is on, so I'll make it quick. But Apollo, his handler's married, and Because I know how I would feel if I found out someone was texting my husband, but it's not like that at all. My dad's a cop. Like, we have that connection as friendship, nothing more. And, but from an outsider, it looks bad. Do you see what I'm saying? Same thing with JJ, same thing with anybody, even my husband. But he's used to it. He's like, we're secure. You know what I mean? But it takes a long time. Many kids live in life, and even then, you got to work at it because nothing's promised. I saw my parents get divorced when I was older. So, like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, but but we're both also prior military, and like, I hate this word. I hate this word. I'm going to spell it. SUICIDE. I won't say it. Is huge, not only for military, but law enforcement combined. And do you see where I'm going with this? So I'm like legitimately concerned, but I don't know if I should overstep my. That's been on the forefront because I'm like, I haven't heard anything. So what I'm asking you guys to help me with is, should I don't know what the right thing to do is. I never do. I always do the wrong thing. Because people that aren't empaths, it's a gift. It's a hard gift to have. But people that are struggling, I'll text them and like, to their wife, it might look, that's what I care about though. I don't want to screw things up and make things worse for someone when that's not the case. But like, I have to ask. So is it worth? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I get that a lot on here because all my moderators are men. It is what it is, and most of them are married. And maybe I'll ask Serwin. No, because then, no, because I don't want to get anybody else's numbers. Yeah, like, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. And yeah. Hi, I'm good. How are you guys? I gotta get some earrings. I'm gonna have you guys help me pick them out. Let me grab this. I did have a shot. I'm not gonna lie. You can tell. You can tell. Because I'm like, Ambra? Okay. No, you guys are gonna help me pick my earrings. Hey, if you guys are new here, please subscribe. We're almost at 9,000, guys. We're at like 120 till 9,000. Once we hit 9,000, if you guys can remind everybody that comes in the chat to subscribe. Once we hit 9,000, another bikini live. And you can ask Bruce. Those are the best ones. So, thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Canada, hey. Hey, Sean. Oh my God. My favorite singer, Elvis. That came out quick, didn't it? But I love all music, and I'm jealous too. I'm jealous too, Bruce. But not as bad. Anybody can get jealous, okay? When they feel like their place is taken in life. Do you see what I'm saying? And my husband always says, for a man, he feels that when their the father husband figure is taken away from them, or they feel like it's in jeopardy, or even their job to support the family. That's what causes like major like police officers, military. Do you see where I'm going with that? Because their identity, right, is taken. But you guys, if you need help, I'm not a therapist. There's hotlines, and call them. I've called them. I've admitted myself in the past. If you're struggling, please don't struggle. Like, don't. You're gonna struggle. I'm not saying that, but like, don't make the ultimate decision for a temporary problem, which feels like it's gonna last forever. I've had too many friends that ended up that way. You're important, and we love you. Don't ever because that's what's on my heart right now. I know life can get unbearable. And sometimes it feels like it's never going to end. It will. I promise you. If anybody can tell you there's tomorrow, it's me. It matters. And this is not therapy. This is just like, I can't call it therapy. It is to me, but I've also learned a lot along the way. So the therapist I went to, when I'm talking to you guys, that stuff comes back. You see what I'm saying? Like everything I learned, not in high school, that never comes back. Because, okay, that's another thing. But kind of like muscle memory, it comes back. But don't ever feel like you're alone, because 9 times out of 10, I'll understand what you're saying to me. And that's not fun for me. But I'm telling you, God has given me a gift that I don't like very often. But all those things I went through are to get to where I am today talking to you guys. So please don't feel like you're ever judged here. If you need help, I'll help you. Someone in the chat will help you. Let it out, because I'd rather you let it out on here. Like where you have a big support system, or you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of veterans and first responders find my channel. And don't think for a minute, because happy, funny people are the ones who are struggling the most sometimes. I go through it too. And most of you on here will know. Because like, I'll be like this and struggling. Because I am right now for other people. Not for myself, but for other people. My soul has been like unleashed lately. It's weird, because I pray a lot for other people. I'm a very faithful person, but it affects me. It affects my sleep, everything about me. But that's how it is. Like I see dead people. That's why I lay like a cucaracha. But I don't like getting older. Well, you know what? You have the option to get older, Brendan. It took me 42 years, and hearing about, like, from Bruce, from Rice, from a bunch of people on here that are my parents' age, to tell me, like, hey, you have the opportunity and the blessing to get older. Stop your shit. They didn't word it like that, but that's how I took it. So take that as an opportunity, Brent. Like, you're amazing. The older you get, that's a gift. It's a gift. Like, it is hard. It is hard. The aches and pains. Like, I used to run half marathons. Like, I will do it again. I don't care what doctors say. I will do it again. I will build my muscle up to be able to withstand doing that again. But you have to take extra. Slow is fast. The hare won the race, or the turtle won the race because the hare cheated. Well, okay, you know, that's a heart to heart, but you guys, I'm gonna say it every day. I'm gonna say what's on my heart, and I hope you guys do too in the chat. I hope you guys get on here and talk, because you can't do that outside of here easily. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at you like, I don't need to know your whole story. Right, Billy. Right. You can't. You can't. But you know what? The younger generation, I get to live again through my kids, even though they say I was born in the prehistoric ages. I laugh at that because it's funny to me. But my oldest son, we'll sing to him tomorrow. The oldest, Skylar, turns 22 tomorrow. So, wow, where did that time go? You know? Ardhan? Ardhan? Hi. Hi, Welks. Kids are a lot, but they're a blessing to me. I was told I would never have kids, and I had 18 miscarriages early, but I have 6 kids. So I know every one of my children are a blessing. They're a pain in my ass. Absolutely a pain in my ass, but I love them more than life. But like romanticizing my channel, that's what romanticizing is. Also having a tribe that gives a shit. That's romanticizing your life, just being here right now. Let me tell you, it is. And all I ask for you guys to do is, if someone gets on the chat and says something that they need help, and they say something that you understand, connect with them. Like, connect with them. That's connection is what it's all about. It's a vibe. It's not always positive on here, guys. It's life. It's positive to God, or in my faith to God, because we're all here working together, trying to help each other out. But if you see someone come across here that says something and like, oh, because that's how I am, but I already feel it before they say it, which is kind of weird. And I feel like Bruce may be like that, and Rice. It's kind of strange, but both of them know like what I'm going through before I even, maybe it's just time and experience, or maybe it's empath. I don't know, but I can't hide it from those two. Those two are like, what's going on? Polly was like that too. He's like, he would text me on the live, like, are you okay? I'm like, what? But yeah, Beavis and Butthead are a thing. I always say, when you're pissed at the world, angry at the world, get a little more angry. Watch Beavis and Butthead. It's therapy. That is literal therapy to me. But it's Beavis and Butthead Do America. Yeah. And the cucaracha. I might do the cucaracha on here again. Right. Absolutely, Bruce. But Bruce, your mom, saint. She got right into heaven. Me? I'm gonna be like way out there, you know. Maybe going towards the bad. But I'm not going to hell. I'll just be outside heaven's gates for 50 years. No, Brendan, those are people you relate to, like that have a story similar, or that you had a story and you use their music to help you through. And a lot of people just chose that, maybe drugs, or very rarely does a musician die from like natural causes. It's fame, it's money, it's drugs, it's suicide, all those things. But like I say, a comedian, look at all the comedians. They struggle the most. Crazy, right? Um, it makes sense because I'm funny, because I use laughter as medicine. Ren and Stimpy. Hell yeah. You idiot! I need to get, the spiral contacts. You idiot! Yes, I know. You gotta be really fucking crazy. But I love you guys. Don't think for a minute I don't give a shit, because I do. Or I wouldn't open up to you guys. I used to be very closed offish. And along the way, like, I've had signs just open up a little bit along the way. Your story matters. You can help others. Your story matters. It's never that bad. I promise you. It's never that bad. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And it does. Robin Williams. Kurt Cobain. Absolutely. But they were struggling, right? Musicians that write music that you understand, is for a reason. Linkin Park, lead singer of Linkin Park, like, best person in the world, right? It wasn't enough to save him, because it's like their message, they're like angels or something, like, that were sent to help other people with their music. Their music speaks volumes. And I would say 90, like Chuck Norris, for instance. This may be funny to you, but Chuck Norris kept me alive through a lot of hard times. Walker, Texas Ranger, his workout with Christy Brinkley, the what is that workout machine he did? Even that, like, just his, hey Fauci, yeah, Linkin Park, yeah, that was a hard one. Chester, like, I can't, but it's like they did their job. And then, as you got to look at it that way. You can't look at it any other kind of way. You can't. They did what they were sent here to do, and then they left. No, I'm fine. I'm just talking about, like, different celebrities that actually meant something to us, like Chuck Norris, Chester from Linkin Park, Bruce Lee. Like, no one thought Chuck, whatever, he didn't die. Chuck Norris didn't die. We know Chuck Norris didn't die. He can't. But no, every one of us is going to meet our fate. But it just, while you're alive, appreciate life, appreciate things, appreciate each other, love one another as purely as you can. Like, just, I know with anxiety, I don't like people in crowds. I don't like anybody. If I'm in a crowd of people, I hate everyone. I don't hate them, but it's, my anxiety is like, I start sweating, I feel like I'm gonna barf. Like, I start sweating, I feel like I'm gonna barf. Like, Keanu Reeves, another one. Um, I wasn't born when Elvis died either. My husband was, but I know. I don't have any, like, Chuck is like, but I said yesterday, everybody that hasn't seen Sidekicks with him and Jonathan Brandis, who is also deceased, that was a huge inspiration to me. Like, even more so than Karate Kid. If you've seen Sidekicks, you know where I'm going with this, because um, I don't think 100% that Elvis is dead. That's, I have other belief systems because I've heard the person that they say is him sing. I have his album. I'm 90% sure it's Elvis. But anyway, um, if he's gone, he's gone. He did what he did, and he lived a great life for as long as he could. But yeah, just remember that none of us is promised tomorrow, and love each other as much as possible. I know that's a hard thing, and honor thyself. You don't have to love yourself, but acceptance, self-acceptance is key. Because I don't think I will ever get up in the morning and be like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with you, I love you, and hug the mirror. That's weird. If you do that, yeah, just saying, good for you. But accept the things you've been through and honor them, because you went through all those things to bring you to where you are today. A step up on the hierarchy. I'm like up here. I'm God's favorite. I say this all the time. Like, I have a seat waiting next to him, but he's gonna make me wait 50 years before getting in. But my seat's like right next to the big man. I'm just Burger Queen. Burger Queen. Hi, Nicholas. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Aw, thank you, Rice. Okay, let's get on this. I need to get my lashes are on. It's just I have the glitter on the bottom. I need to pick earrings. We might finish the book today. Bobby Richardson, yeah. Bobby Richardson, I don't know if you guys know who that is. He was MVP for the Yankees. It just sends chills down my spine. Like, that man, I don't think he hated anyone. He was at Mickey Mantle's bedside when he died. He led him to Christ and all the things, you know. But you, as long as your religion is faithful and makes you do good things, I'm for it. But like, this man, saint. That he changed like the outlook of my life, and my son's. He doesn't realize it yet, but he absolutely did. Justin, my oldest, before he left for basic training, before he left for Florida, he told me before we left South Carolina, because I had told him, like, for a couple months, we need to go by Bobby Richardson's house. And, you know, because he had a baseball bat he wanted signed. And Bobby Richardson, Sumter, South Carolina. Everybody knew where he lived. We knocked on his door. My son, who was 6 foot, over 6 foot, had a bat in his hand. And I had a couple baseballs. Bobby remembered me. But my son met him the first time we were stationed there, when his book came out. You guys need to check out Bobby Richardson's book too. I'll link it. I'll tag it. You talk about inspiration. That man lived. He lived. Okay, so there's these. Hold on, let me see. They have like the moth. And then I have the feather. The feather's actually, hold on. That's actually cute. I like feathers for some reason. And then there's these. These are kind of weird. They're like a lady. Hold on. See the lady? Like that. I got those. I told you, you guys, I have some weird jewelry. I have these. I don't know. No, that ain't gonna. Actually, through the light. I don't know. I'm thinking the blue feathers. I'm gonna go with the feathers because I'm feeling the feather vibe today. Yeah. Yeah, me too. They're just lightweight, but they make a statement. But here I am wearing like ghost. I'm a mixture of a little bit of goth, a little bit of everything. But yeah, you guys find inspiration in yourself, and I'll do feather today, heart tomorrow, because the heart, I like the hearts a lot too. But I'm wearing silver, even though I thank you, Rice. Even though I made these ones, but they're kind of cloudy now because I used, they get cloudy over time. But I'll wear these tomorrow. I'm wearing silver necklaces, so I'll wear something. Isn't that cool though? And then they have I made those too. Can you see them? It's hard to see. But yeah, I'll wear these today. I'll wear something that looks great with gold tomorrow. I have different pieces. I actually really like these a lot too. Very like, not with this outfit, but like very, I love it. But yeah, for the tribe symbol, I'm going to use a arrow because in that culture, you know, the Native American, that's a tribal sign. It's just those, the arrow. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to come up with a necklace, very unisex necklace with all the charms of the tribe. Everything that represents us as a tribe. Tribal, there's a few different things. This symbol, the nonverbal love symbol, the globe, and there's one other. But I'm going to have something, and he'll be like, what are all those charms about? It'll be something to talk about, right? And something that means something to you, you know, because I feel like a lot of times I think I'm like, oh, this is meaningful to me, but to people around me, they could care less, you know, because it's just something for me. And I'm like, why doesn't anybody else care? It's not that they don't care. It just doesn't mean the same thing to everybody. But here's this. I'm trying to get this. It's my LED book light. Oh, thank you, Marnie. Thank you. Let me put my darker lips on again. The dark lips would look really good with this. As a reminder, please check out, still watch my edited videos. I know, because you guys are on with me all day. A lot of you off and on. So you're like, I cannot take her anymore. But I need you guys to watch those edited videos too. It does matter. What was I getting? Oh, the lip stuff. Hold on. Oh, and there's this that we saw. If you guys were on here, I love this. Bruce and Rice were on here when I got this. I love this. But I gotta use one at a time so that it's, you know, it lasts. You know, there's always a different background. Yeah, so I'm big on backgrounds. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to that, but where's that link? I'm hoping it's in here because I don't want to get back up again. I'm like lazy. At the end of the day, I'm like, I just want to sit down and not do a damn thing. I want to sit in a chair and fall asleep. Like, for real. I think. Where? Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that. See that color? I gotta go dark. There's a reason. Not for you guys, but for like the camera that I'm recording on. You gotta almost look like a clown. It's a lot. Hey, Wyoming. How's everybody? Love you all. Hi, guys. I'm just being super professional. You guys, who knows about cockroach? We're going to change this up a bit. La cucaracha. Not very good. I actually just paid the gym membership and I'm sad. I still haven't been back. But I don't like crowds. I've already said this. So this is the one, the Soulmate Morphe that I had on yesterday that everybody loved. It's a little bit dark, but on film, hold on, I'll lighten it up a little bit. I'll lighten it up just a tad. Guess what? You know that that greedy chocolate that I was talking about? I found a website where you can get the full-size one for $65. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I was going to be paying the $50 for this. I'll send you guys the link. After I find out if it's legit. Sometimes you just, you know what I mean? But I still smell it on me. That chocolate. I want to eat. I want to eat my skin. But what's weird is I don't want to, I'm not itchy. This is the one I had on this morning, Bruce. Yeah, this is one. This one. But it's super, I don't know. Yeah, I have shorts on. My boob is just halfway through the seam in the top. I have a really hard time with that. Okay, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna add a gloss on top because actually, hold on. That's crazy. That looks cool. Hold on. It's this stuff. It is like pure heaven. I like glitter. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do. It's blinding. I love it. Okay. Okay. We will do that. My dad's taking a nap. He does that when he's here. No, he does that when he's at home. He likes to sit in his chair, watch Westerns, fall asleep, take a nap. You know, he's in his, I don't care. I hope he does. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be, if you're new here, please subscribe. Remind everybody in the chat while I'm hauling and reading that once I hit 9,000 bikini live, the one piece, Bruce has been waiting for that one. He's been very good at waiting. He's been, hey, one hit. So, yeah, you guys were super close to 9,000. I'm not doing a bikini live. Polly would say, don't even go near it until you hit 9,000. So, yeah, all the likes, thumbs up, definitely subscribe, you guys. Become part of the tribe. Don't just subscribe. That sucks. You're going to hurt my channel if you're not a part of it. So just listen to me for a minute. No one does, but I know. See, Bruce is on his best behavior. Okay. Wow, it's not. Hold on. I wonder if does this, can you adjust it? The like level of intensity? No, it's just off and on. But see how the camera will focus if I'm like off to the side? It's the ring light. Okay. You guys are amazing. Don't ever forget it. But I'm God's favorite. God loves you and so do I, but I'm his favorite. Motherfuckers. That's one of the reasons I'll be outside the gate for 50 years. I'm sure my grandma's still waiting. Drinking her screwdrivers. She's okay. She's okay. She's waiting for me. She'll be waiting till I learned from my grandma. Okay. Everything I've learned. Grandma, her name was Vera May. Vera Wang, Vera May. I love that name. And she had 3 brothers. It was just her and her 3 brothers. So she was a cheerleader and on the basketball team. She didn't take your shit. And neither do I, right? Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Victoria's Secrets. Such a hard life. So the reading video may be late tonight. The anticipation worth it. I don't even give a damn. I do. You guys are so funny with your comments. I can't. You guys fucking make me laugh, and it takes a lot. Mother effer. We're gonna be nice. We're pink. There we go. Oh, I look like a clown. Why didn't you guys tell me? I look a little bit like a clown. You guys lied to me. I need to fix that. Body mist. Okay, this ain't up there. Hold up. Okay. I don't know. I'm looking. Hold on. Ooh, that looks really pretty in this camera. That just might be. But I'm glad. Yeah, you have to overdo it in the makeup with this because I don't have like a filter. On here, I have like the live, I have a little bit of a blurring lighting filter. On here, there ain't nothing. Okay, let's look at my purse charms. There's so many. You can't even tell it's an England bag anymore. Okay. All right. So we'll do Target. Target first. We'll just do a combined haul. Fuck it. Because I don't want to do like 10 different videos. I'd rather just film one and put it up. All right. Here we go. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here for a haul. I know I have my new reading light on. That's the one I hauled the other day. It looks amazing, right? So we're gonna do a little bit of Walmart, a little bit of Target. What is this? A little bit, one Victoria's Secrets and an Ulta. And some of this is for resale. Okay. Some of it's for reselling. So definitely check out my eBay. It's Lissa Shops 25. And also subscribe, hit your bell notification, and watch my lives if you don't catch them at the end of the day. Because if I shop a sale, you ain't gonna see it in time if you wait for the other video to go up, because it ain't gonna go up for like a week. So yeah, watch both and make sure you thumbs up and hype all of them. Use them all on me. Okay, Victoria's Secrets first off. Here we go. Our favorite. This is the lavender cashmere woods. Hold on, I gotta fix my live. Super professional. We gotta brighten them up a little bit. There we go. This is the Feel Dreamy with Chamomile Hydrating Body Lotion. Right now, these are $11. I wish the linen spray would go on sale because I am not paying $22 for that. Oh my God. Eat me alive. Eat me alive before you go to sleep. That makes me dizzy. That makes me dizzy. Like, that makes my insides hurt. Or maybe they're tingling. But anyway, it looks like this. I'm not lying to you about this scent, you guys. I have a lot of lavender. I love lavender. I love it for men's fragrances. I love it for women's. But I feel like in a men's point of view, like almost 90% of their colognes smell like lavender, have that lavender note. You guys stay away from it. But women, put this shit on right now. Bathe. I need to get the body wash now. I have to get the body wash. I got to go back tomorrow. We have to go back to Victoria's Secrets. What a crime. But it says, your moment to dream. This lotion delivers 24-hour moisture with coconut oil, leaving skin feeling soft and scented. Lavender and cashmere woods, a flowering plant that helps to soothe skin. That's what chamomile is. Oh no, Bruce. This would not be Bruce's scent. You lose. The price is not right. I'm so sorry, Bruce. That is so good. Like, demonic good. Like, that is good. But if lavender doesn't give you a migraine, this might be your thing. But they're on sale for $11 and then $20 off, $50 purchase. Plus free full-size Mr. Lotion. When does this start? October 1st through 12th. So I didn't know that. I guess you can do that. Okay, we're going to do Ulta. I actually care about these nails because they were $18. By the way, these are the ones the reusable ones that I got from TJ Maxx for $17 or $16 with tax here in California. They were that much, but you guys, these are like the perfect length, and they're gorgeous. They were worth it. Okay, so I need to find something to cut up this shit with. Hold on. Super professionalism. Judge. Judge gives me a heartache. He gives me a heartache, not like. One of these, I got two, and I want to see how popular they are by putting one up on eBay, keeping one. This is from Ulta, and this is only at Ulta or my eBay. Lissa Shops 25. This is the new Tree Hut Espresso Martini. Listen here. Espresso Martini is my drink. Okay. And you get all the minis. Okay. And you get the foaming gel wash, 3.3 ounce. Shea sugar scrub, 3.4 ounce. Whipped shea body butter. I like to be whipped with the butter. So yeah, 3.0 ounce. Overnight lip mask, 0.6 ounce. Heck to the yeah. Now I'm going to smell it right now to tell you if it's worth it. Because if it ain't, I'm taking one of them back. I'm going to resell that crap. Okay, so this is the Shea Sugar Scrub. And these are $5 a piece at Target right now in the Target dollar spot. They do have the... Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on. Oh, my God. It makes me want an espresso real bad. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. That was almost spilling out. Oh, my God. Smells like a Tootsie Pop. You know, like the, you know where I'm going. Well, if you don't know where I'm going, you're just going to have to use your imagination. Here's the little body butter. Oh my God. Yeah, you might want to get this one. Up on my eBay. Lissa Shops 25. This is already sold out, by the way, I think. Listen, it smells like the Tootsie Pop. That's the best way to describe it. Tootsie Pop, the chocolate one. The OG Tootsie Pop. If you don't like that, you have a problem. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Smell that. Look at that sugar scrub. Ooh, wee! Woo! That's some good. Fuck yeah. That's like how many licks? How many licks? Keep your mind out of the gutter. Hey! Focus. Oh no. Oh no. Serwin, what the hell? I've been giving you them shout outs every video because every damn time I start saying dirty things, Serwin's in my room. He's the one that drives me to it. Let me read you the little write-up about it. Wake up to a smooth, subtle pout in the morning. Subtle? Made with vitamin E, shea butter, and coconut oil. So can you eat it? And it's made in Korea. Hey, yes. And it says, these are the directions. Apply generously onto lips. Leave on overnight. Is this like a serum? Wake up to lips that feel hydrated. Edward, no. Look at, okay. Make sure you hit that bell notification. You guys are not even human until you. Happy hump day, everyone. Yeah, so that's like the consistency of the lip mask. It smells like a Tootsie Pop. Oh, it is your fault, Serwin. Get back to work on the pool. And Bruce, push-ups. And Rice, count the push-ups. Get to work. I don't pay you guys for nothing, for sitting around. What does this one say? Hydrate and cleanse. Cleanse my soul. I need to cleanse my soul. Okay. You guys need to get your hands on this right now. Run. Avocado, kiwi, and orange oils. Certain antioxidants and moisturizing properties. So, you know the Sabrina Carpenter song, It's Me That Espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Sleep, baby, it's me. It's that me espresso. Okay. I don't relate to desperation. My give a fuck is on vacation. And I got this one boy, and he won't stop coming. When they act this way, I know I got him. Espresso. that me espresso? Okay, yeah. So switch it up to like mint. That reminds me of the story. Oh, my son, my oldest, his birthday is tomorrow. And I was in Germany and when I got pregnant with him, and I think I remember the time. Jenna! I found something. It smells like the chocolate Tootsie Pop. In the best way. The best way. Listen, Jenna. Best way. Like, I can't. And then shout out to Jenna. Jenna is fuckingbomb.com. You're in my video. Love her. And that's my daughter-in-law's name. How many licks does it take till they get? I'm just being real. The owl from the Tootsie Pop said, how many licks does it take to get to the it's that me espresso. Switch it up. Oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. Sleep, baby, it's me. It's that me espresso. Okay, we're gonna play that on the jam sesh because I feel a little dizzy. I feel a little bit dizzy. Wait, let me put the lotion on. It puts the lotion on its skin. Hold on, this might be a little bit of a... See, it almost looks like mayonnaise. Ew. I could eat that. Ew, ew. Look, it's like... Is that supposed to do that? Wait. Isn't it that smell that I've been wearing all day already? Yes, okay. Okay, we need to get this in word in the summer. Most people would disagree. Be like, girl, that is for the fall. Listen, ho. Hope for show. This is 100% where anytime if you want to get eaten alive. Okay? It ain't cloying. If you think it's cloying, you got issues. Because I want it to be cloying. I want you to smell like a deep, dark Tootsie Pop. Like any time of the year. I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. I'll still lick you. Calm down. Get your mind out of the gutter. We still got romance to read. 100%. This is a win. Tree Hut is good anyway. But the scents coming out, like, you know, there's so many espresso. There's so many pumpkin spice. Like, which one is it worth adding to your collection when you have a million? This one. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. There ain't no sweetheart about it. You're going to be up all night with that espresso. And that Tootsie Pop. That's a fragrance review. It's the only way I know how to do them, folks. Wow, that should have been its own video. But we got more. Okay. So, I was on a live the other day when we went in Ulta. For a while. We were in there for a while, right? 9,000. Once we get to 9,000, bikini live. Don't even ask for a bikini until I get to 9,000. You can ask because, you know, okay, it's nice. But, okay, this is the Fenty Skin Body. This is Rihanna. Listen, Rihanna. That's all you got to say. I love her. I love Rihanna because she's different. She exudes like Rihanna-ness, and I want Rihanna all over me. Like, I want to smell like her. I don't want to be her. I'm happy to be myself, but Picture this. Okay, picture this. Okay, body sprays. I have to actually get rid of some by selling them on my eBay. A lot. My husband doesn't get very happy when I buy another one, but you know, women do what they want anyway. But this is the Fenty Skin Body Green Raspberry. I'm gonna have to look up the notes unless it's on here. No, it's not. Come on, Fenty. Be one of the old. Okay, hold on. Let me pause that. This scent, Bruce ain't gonna let go. You guys gotta, come on. You gotta fight for the right to bikini. Okay, hold on. I'm not buying it again. You guys got to be my Screet team and actually promote my channel. That's your job. And where's Serwin? Is he sleeping on the job? I don't pay him for nothing. Oh, there he goes. Glittering. Okay. All right. So this is $35. Okay. Give me a minute to explain myself. Explain yourself, Lucy. Look at the bottom even. So it sits on your counter. Okay. This is Rihanna's favorite sign. They did not have this in the smaller one. I had a feeling they wouldn't. They have a lot of the other ones in the smaller size. But this one is not because it's the best. And they know it. So it says green raspberry. Bright, ripe, and reckless. Hello? Hello. Can I say this again? A bright, ripe, and reckless. An unexpected fruity cocktail with notes of raspberry nectar, blackberry delight, white tea, and sugared rose hold on. I gotta. Oh wait, I'm not recording again. Hold on. And this is only at Ulta, by the way. Trust me, I check these things to make sure it's not cheaper somewhere else. But not only that. He don't get overtime. He doesn't do enough work as it is. Listen. Love you, Sarah. I'll get back here. Okay, so $35. But I'm telling you, just listen. Some of them, they have the smaller version, but not this one. And it is only available at Ulta. It says, mist your mood and own your vibe with irresistible scents that linger. Fenty Skin Bodies All Over Body Mist match your mood or enhance your vibe whenever, wherever. Details on this one. Green raspberry, bright, ripe, and reckless. An unexpected fruity cocktail with notes of raspberry nectar, blackberry delight, white tea, and sugared rose. Let me tell you something. It says, listen to this. I kid you not. It says this. Grips hard, treads light. This is my scent of the day for the reading. Grips hard, treads light. You guys know these fragrance hauls are 18 and up only, right? Okay, inspired by the soles of sneakers, the wave base is secure when slick and recycles real quick. Check your local guidelines. Okay, so, oh, it was talking about the bottom. Grips hard. Grips hard. Treads light. Nice. Okay, so top notes are raspberry nectar, blackberry delight, creme de cassis. Middle is white tea, sugared rose. Base is peach wood. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to read you a couple of the reviews. They better be good enough. My reviews just top them all. Like, why do you even care about anybody else's review? You should trust mine. Okay, so it says, that ain't good enough. Nope. Oh, that's Tropic Trip. That's not. None of them are for this one. So if you don't like this scent, you have major problems. Grip hard, tread light. Woo-wee! That's intoxicating. Sarwan, come here. I'm going to spray this on you. $35 is not enough when it's that good. Okay, so there's very few, like the Kylie Jenner body mist are my favorite, right? Because they last. I don't know so much about longevity of this one yet because I didn't wear it all day yet. But the ones with Kylie Jenner's last all day on your clothes. Okay? And most of the day on your skin. But with any body mist, I don't care how strong it is, you're going to want to overspray and then spray like every few hours. Rihanna, whatever she did well. And yeah, well, Serwins are already set to give me a massage. Okay, so $35 for this. I will link these if I can. You know, $35 I know is a lot for a body mist. But I have hundreds, not hundreds anymore because I've sold a lot, but I've smelled hundreds from both Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Works. There's something extra with this. I'm not gonna lie. There is something extra. Like, I don't think I could mix something to get that. You saw me spray it in store, right? I was like, how do I get this now? You know, like, let me think about it first. I thought about it and I wanted it. So yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if they have lotion in this. They need to. But you left your $5 somewhere. Okay, Target. A lot of this is for resale, so I have multiple of one item. But these, I only got one of each. The lippies, because I want to see how well they sell on... Because as soon as they come out, I like to put them up on eBay. Because there's people... by the way, I can ship internationally on eBay. I'm not sure if it might cost you more. I'm not sure. I don't want to even get into that. But I have the ability, if you want something from the U.S., to ship to you guys. So, where's the other one? That's all I got. I thought I got the other one too. All right. But I got the most, the more like rare ones, I think. This one's the Peptide Plump Up Toffee Apple Scented Lip Treatment by HAULS. HAULS a really good brand, by the way. Toffee Apple Scented Lip Treatment and Keychain. And then I got the Cinnamon Bun. with the little cinnamon bun keychain. And pumpkin spice. We're going to see how good they do. I'm not going to get a whole bunch till I know, you know. So I'll sell them for 10. I bought them for 5 each. I'll sell them for 10. It wouldn't be worth it to sell them for less, like, because I'm only making $5 per sale. But if I buy enough, you know, that's how you resell. Okay. All right. Then I got these VQ limited edition keychain charm spice pumpkin hydrating hand sanitizers. So it has like the little, you can see it up here, the pumpkin. I'm not going to use either one of these, but VQ, I can assure you, smells really good. And it says hydrating hand sanitizer, spice pumpkin hydrating sanitizer. Cleanses, refreshes, and hydrates with warm spice notes of pumpkin, cinnamon sugar, and creamy vanilla. So yeah, there's those. I would love to open one, but I have 10 million, okay? You want some on your lips too, Serwin? Anyway, make sure you hit that bell notification. Okay, the Holler Toasted S'mores. I got like 8 of those. This, let me tell you, if you like s'mores and you genuinely like the smell of s'mores, smells just like it. I'm not even gonna lie about it. So I like these lids because you get this lid, see? And then you get this lid. So if it like comes off in your purse, I'm keeping one. Smell that. That smells like you guys. I might do these for 15, depends. I don't know. I can't even lie. That is, I can inhale it. It tastes like you want it to taste like the scent. Do you see what I'm saying? It's that good. So if you're a gourmand, even if you don't like gourmand, doesn't make sense to say pretty. It's pretty. Looks kind of like something bigger version of, never mind. Get your mind out of the gutter. And then there's this one. I am going to try this because I like vanillas so much. I bought this one for me because it's pink, but it's the Vanilla Frost. And it is notes of creamy vanilla, whipped sugar, and smooth musk. So there's that one. I am going to try to, I do want to open this because, oh my God. These are nice. That is like heavy. That's cute. Got like that little, okay, let's smell her. Please tell me I didn't open one that's not worth it. That's nice. It smells just like the notes. Yeah, so the alcohol scent goes away right away. It's super strong at first. That smells really good. It smells like Vanilla Frost or frosting. When you say Vanilla Frost, you almost think of something like icy. No, this smells like vanilla frosting. Okay. But yeah, these are cute, y'all. I'm not going to open the other ones. This one's mine now. But I almost feel like if this bangs around a lot, it's going to break. So it should, I feel like it should have like a silicone like case around this part just to protect it. Because if you crack this, it'll leak. So you don't want that. Okay, one other. Okay, one of these is blind box. And the other, so I got the Snoopy, you know, like the Hello Kitty things I got. What? I only got one? Okay, this is the one that was from an actual order that wasn't in store. So this is the Peanuts Chase Case mystery figurine and pouch of the Snoopy, and these are the ones you can get. The motorcycle, there's a motorcycle one, a one with a heart, roller skate, flower, ice cream Snoopy, and beach pouch, an ice cream Snoopy and ice cream pouch. I'd be happy with any of those. So these are super cute, and they're worth $9. I bought it for $9. Now it's like out of stock. But these are nice. You guys saw the other one that it's right here on my bag. I got this cinnamon roll. So yeah, like my bag's 100 pounds because of the. Thank you, Arnon. Thank you. Hi, champion. Okay, so I have to do an unboxing because I got the hearts. Look at the hearts. That looks like Serwin, doesn't it? He's so cute. Look at him. That's the best one. He reminds me of Hopi, my dog that died. We're not going to go there. But you need to keep the plastic, this part in to keep the shape of the bag. This part. Don't take this out. Leave it in. There she goes. There she goes again. Racing through my... I'm not even going to say what I thought about that. His name starts with an A. But it's got like that like smooth... I'm huge on texture. And it doesn't have a bad scent. These are really nice. Do you guys remember when McDonald's and Burger King toys used to be like this? Like... That is like the best one. No, he's solid. No, I wouldn't want them to be squishy. I like them like that. These are, oh my God, you guys. And like, not only that, you get like a little case, which you can keep him in, which I will. Or you can use him as a tchotchke on your desk and put like your medicine, ear pods, anything in here, you guys. $9 and you're getting, that's a deal. But I'm reselling them. I'm going to resell it for probably 25. They're being resold for 50. Okay. But I'm going to tell you right now, look in your local Targets first. If you can't find it, I offer deals on my eBay all the time for my buyers. And on top of that, I send you a free gift. But look how cute he is, you guys. Isn't he? You know how they have like the backpacks now with like the little clear things so you can see what is in here? Serwin, if you come to the meetup, I'm giving you Snoopy. Oh, Serwin's gonna get Snoopy. But look how cute he is. Like, that is so for, like, a dog is a man's best friend. Like, that is so for a dude. Like, pink and blue for a dude. Thank you, Jim. Oh, Judge, because you don't believe in love. That actually kind of breaks my heart a little bit. For you, not like, I know. Where's Woodstock? Okay, so that's the one I got. I have 2 more coming in for resale. So I keep all this wrapping for repackaging my orders, like this Ulta box, the Target box, it all gets recycled. Packing supplies is expensive. And okay, let me show this one again. This one came back to me, returned to sender. It was an order. I'm gonna repost it. Might as well show it. It's one that I got from TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Yeah, this is the whipped marshmallow. These were viral for a while. Super cute. And it has notes of orange blossom, marshmallow accord, and white musk by the Good Scent. The Good Scent is the one that I have that's lemon drop. So that'll be back up on my YouTube. It wasn't claimed, I guess, by the buyer. But you guys, I don't have, my favorite thing is the Snoopy out of everything today. That Snoopy. And I was almost wanting, I wanted the one with him and the flowers. Like a lot. Because I saw that one, I'm like, I have to have it. But this one, that's going to Serwin. Serwin has to have this. Because I feel like all my moderators need a gift for me. Bruce needs the cologne. You need Snoopy. All of you like represent different little things to me. And then Rice, you represent everything. You're like, and JJ, we're not going to talk about it. Box the cup, never mind. I love him. But you guys, that is my haul. I know it's 36 minutes. Oh, one more item. Okay, Walmart. This is the new bag I was really liking because there's different ways you can wear it. It's black. They have it in brown. I wanted black because you can use it. Look at this. So if you're on date night, you don't need a big bag, right? And you just need a wristlet, right? So you have this. And this is by Scenario. This is the new brand by for Walmart. They have a lot of things. I'm really liking it. And it says Demi wristlet bag. There's wristlet mode and wristlet bag. Mini bag mode. So it does both. So we're going to try it real quick. Don't ask me. I don't know how all this works. Whoa. Is there directions? Or are you just supposed to know? Wow. How the hell? Is there a clip? Oh, okay. So it's magnetic between there. Nice. So it's just a magnet. And then you have, that is super cool, you guys. So you get like it's like pleather on the side and like, what is this called? Suede, faux suede. right here. I love this. And it's slouchy looking, and you got your gold hardware on the side. Still have your wristlet. And then if you don't want, let's open it up. Let's open the zipper first and see what it looks like inside. Nice zipper. You got your inside. Let me take all this out. This is gonna sell out, but I will link. So it's like the faux suede on the inside, at the top part, and then like just cotton at the bottom. And you don't have any pockets inside. There ain't room for pockets, but this is the perfect going clubbing, date night, going to a show, like concert. Well, no, you have to have see-through for concerts, right? And there it is. There it is like this. That is brilliant. I really like this. Yeah. You can do either or. I love this, y'all. There you go. It's like a little, yeah, that's perfect. Because you don't like, if you're like on the dance floor twerking it, you don't want like a big purse there, and you can't leave your purse. So you just, yeah. It's not unisex, Bruce. Okay. But that is it. Is that it? Yes. That is it for my hauls, you guys. Thank you for being here. 40-minute haul. It's a long one. But thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, definitely do. Hit your bell notification. Join us for a live. If you can't make the live, every day you can check back and see what I've hauled and watch the live again, and it is awesome. But please, 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 I'm asking you now, please still watch the videos when they hit. I know you might have seen it. Let them run through, because I have to have both. I know that it's a lot to ask, because a lot of you are on here already with me most of the day, but just let them kind of cycle through sometimes, you know, that would be very helpful. And all the lives, everything you do, thumbs up. And on these videos, please hype. You get 3 of them a week. Please do. It really helps. And thank you to all of you that have. And in the comments below, what would be the sexiest scent for someone to wear for you, men and women? What would it be? What would you want them to smell like that just turns you on? What is a turn on smell that you want on, you know, someone? What would make you just hump their leg, basically? We gotta know. I'm super curious. But anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Love y'all. Bye. Okay. Yeah, isn't it? Okay, these resell, but that toasted coconut, or not toasted s'mores. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. And they had a bunch of them. They had one like pumpkin spice. I'm like, no one needs another one of those. But this, especially when you're reselling it and you have to store it, you gotta really make options that are like, and now that people know I do reviews, they know it's good. Like, they watch my review, and I've had like at least probably 15 orders that were subscribers, which is nice. Or they came back and said, I subscribe to your channel. I love you. Love that. That is awesome. That kicks ass. That's going to help me get to travel. And Serwin, you can be my bodyguard. Yeah, these are going up. So I have to list all these on eBay, which doesn't take a long time, but it adds up. Because if you're like posting like 30 things, it can take a little bit of time, you know. So let's read, you guys. Let's get into the romance. Let me spray this one again. I'm trying to see. Is it different? You know, I need to go through all my hand sanitizers and ones that are like scented. Get rid of them. Because you only need so many. Like, you should see all the ones I have. Or not get rid of them, but donate them. Oh my God. But that is good too. Yeah. But this green raspberry sounds disgusting. And I'm like, there ain't no way. And then I saw the sign Rihanna's favorite. I'm like, Killian's Love, Don't Be Shy. We already know I love that one. So I knew I would love this one. And I sprayed it. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't want to pay $35 for a body mist. You're crazy if you do. This one's different. This is like a luxury to me. This is, but it's even got the grit. And like these nails, they were $16. Well, how much were they? $17. But they came in this case. They're reusable, and you got all like the stuff. So just like the case, but these just fit, and they look like you literally went and had your nails done. They're nice. But in a salon, if you had these done, so this is luxury to me. So spending a little bit more, romanticizing on smaller things. I like to change things up too much to have my nails done in a salon and pay $80. This would be like more like 120. But I like it because it's like the, even with black, it's very like woodland. You know, there's a lot of uniqueness to that. So yeah, like I always say, like find that you don't have to spend $200, but like a little bit more sometimes to make yourself feel a little bit better. You know, treat yourself is what I'm saying. But this, that's $5 for this if you find it at Target. Try to find it at Target. If you don't, there'll be 10 or 15 on my channel, which this honestly smells better than any of the marshmallow ones. The one that I sold for $35, the one that sold out on Bath & Body Works, the Midnight Marshmallow, didn't smell nothing like this. And just saying, $15, and I still feel like it's worth it. You know, sometimes I feel crappy about having to raise the price, but I gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta it's a side hustle. Okay, let's read. And then, oh, Serwin, you were on for this one. That Lavender Cashmere Woods, the lotion. Thank you, Jenna. Actually, this is from Walmart clearance. I hauled this one a while back. So this is the necklace, the one with remember the one I got from Hot Topic with the ghost in the garden? I like the carabiner on there, and it's got the moon and what is this one? Hold on, the stars, the moon, and the mushroom. There's like a little mushroom right here. See it? And then this is like a little teapot. See what I mean about the miniatures? And this one is like the little ghost. See his little eyes. But it actually, I got it to stack almost perfectly. And then these I found in my thing of earrings. Yeah, just I throw everything together like that. But I'm trying to get use out of all my clothes and wear less because it's hot right now. I'm like very annoyed. And I feel like I overdid the blush today. But when I go back to edit, it actually looks really good. But when I look in the mirror, I'm like, holy crap, Bozo the Clown. It's crazy looking. But I got the glitter. You can see it on my lower lash. And hold on. Yeah. I want to get the purple too because it adds like a cast of maroon like to your eyelashes, and you're not going to really notice it unless you're like in really good lighting. But I feel like on here they have a purple one and they have a maroon one. So where is it? And this I got at the Morphe Soulmate was $4 at TJ Maxx. That's the one I'm wearing. And then I put the Queen Cosmetics glitter on top. But yeah, I don't spend a lot on one thing. I just buy a lot. A lot of clearance. And this road stuff that I have is from AliExpress, and it's legit road beauty. I think either they changed the packaging or went back on the packaging and they send this, but it is road beauty. And I got it for like $6 a piece. That's the blush I'm wearing. It's legit. Google. Ah, love you, Jenna. Love you so much. Oh. Jenna, I need to send you a hat. If you send me your address, Jenna, I'm going to send you a hat because I have a couple. I have a pink one. I have this one and black in this. You've already paid me, so I'll send it to you. Send me, email me your address. I'll send you one of my hats. And these are the soft ones. They're nice. Thank you, Jim. No, they're my tribe. They're locked in because it's a tribe. And they love it here. Yeah, I'll send you one. Just my Lissa Shops 25 at Gmail. Send me your address. And I'll send you one. Let me grab the book. We're gonna start reading. Yeah. Not everybody appreciates the way you do. No. Hold on. And I'd rather have a girl wear my hat than a guy, honestly. Hold on. Let me. It's Lissa Shops, LISSASHOPS 25 at Gmail. Hold on. Let me show you the other hats, and you can pick your color. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Holy crap, I just scratched the shit out of my leg. Okay, so I have the pink. That's the pink one. And the black one. And then the tan one that I just showed you. But these are on my eBay, guys. They're 20 bucks. So you can grab one. But Jenna has already, like, done that. And then that's the tan one. But whichever one you want, Jenna. And it has a place on the back for your ponytail. Pink? No, that's not Jenna. Ooh. And they're comfortable. You gotta, like, shape it, like the bill of it, to your head, but... Oh, Serwin put it on there. Oh, sorry. There you go, Jenna. It's pinned. I talk fast. I'll send you a letter too. I like to write. Oh. Got it? So which one do you want? Pink, black, or this one? I have it in a package, but the black looks cool too, but pink looks cool. They all look cool. Huh? Black? Okay. Yeah, black just goes with everything. Pink and like a cream. Like when I, for Apollo's handler, I sent him a black and a khaki one. Okay. Let's get to reading, guys. We got to get to reading. 421. Green olive, huh? Yeah. Adults only, 18 and up, guys. This is definitely adults only. I like to reiterate, my channel is not an adult channel at any time, but I just like to make sure that I say that. It just helps, you know. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here to continue Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. We may finish it today, you guys. I'm not going to rush it. I may go to Friday with it. We'll see. But I like to do a half hour at a time because it's a time that's easier to set aside for people to actually remember what they read, you know, read it 30 minutes. But again, we have 2 more books after this one, and then we're going to go straight into 50 Shades of Grey. So definitely hit your bell notification, subscribe, all the things, thumbs up this video, and hype it as well. You guys, all those things help. Share my videos. It is a book club. I like to talk about a little bit about the reading. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So we left off yesterday with Skylar. Today we're gonna start on West, chapter 38, page 388. When I hear the front door open and close, I grimace, and then I glance back at my son, who I picked up from school sporting a split lip and a black eye. Oh no. His gaze slices to mine and back down. Emmy is sitting at the kitchen counter beside him, glaring at me, holding his hand like she'll be the one to protect him from getting in trouble. Hey kiddos, are you home? Skylar's voice filters in, but it's not brimming with excitement for life like I've come to expect. It's flat with a little warble. She sounds like she did when she first showed up on my doorstep, like she's going through the paces of life, like the night Emmy shattered that glass all over the floor. When she turns into the kitchen, she draws up short. Her eyes go wide and then, Ollie. She pushes past me where I'm leaning against the stove, rounding the island to get to him. She reaches for him and her gentle fingers trail over the blue swelling on his cheek and the cut on his lip. What happened? My son looks over at me and back at Skylar. Nothing. Got in a bit of a scuffle. The silence in the room is awkward. Even Emmy doesn't add to his explanation. They both want to protect her, and I'd be lying if I said it wasn't killing me. Over what? I'll kill them. She tilts his head to inspect his cheekbone more carefully. Nothing is broken, I already know, but I don't tell her that. There's something about seeing her dote on him that feels profoundly special. I've watched her and my kids form a bond, organic from the start, like they chose each other. It's fine, Skylar. Her hands fall away and her flat voice takes on a hint of anger. This is not fine. What happened, West? You need to get down to the school. There needs to be consequences. I nod. There will be. Trust me. I do. But this? Why won't you tell me what? It's like a light bulb flickers to life in her head without me even telling her. It's painful to watch. Is this about me? Ollie stares at her, unflinching. Don't worry, Skylar, Emmy says. Ollie taught him a lesson. You should see the other guy. He looks even worse. Dad taught us both how to make fists with thumbs on the outside. Emmy winks at her like keeping your thumb on the outside. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you. Why isn't it letting me? Why isn't it letting me? Heart it. Stop it. Thank you, Jenna. From the side, I watch Skylar's face fall. Oh, buddy. Her voice breaks as she leans over and wraps her arms around him. He hugs her back, hard. And without hesitation, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. My eyes sting and my throat aches. I blink furiously as I turn my head away. I'm not. He got what he deserved. Ollie sounds older than he is, and he also sounds furious. What did he say? You can't start fighting with my battles. She pulls away, holding him by the shoulders as though waiting for an answer. Damn it. It doesn't matter. I watch her jaw flex as her eyes search his face. I thought she crumbled, but instead, I watch as an eerie sort of armor clicks into place. I love you, Ollie. I hope you know that. And Emmy, I love you too. Never change. Either of you. You have both made my time here better than I could have ever imagined. I'm the luckiest girl in the world to have gotten to know you. Then she wraps an arm around each of them and pulls them into a desperate hug. She keeps her head dropped and they both cling to her. I'm pretty sure I hear murmurs of, I love you too, which is my undoing. I walk away to the bathroom to catch my breath and give them a moment of privacy. The moment is too sensitive even for me to endure. But what really has me choked up is that Skylar's words sounded an awful lot like goodbye. Damn. I'm going to kill that little prick. Mia whispers to me as the kids charge into her house to get settled for the week. Maybe we can kill them together? And the administration. She got the same call I did yesterday, but when I went to school to get Ollie and updated her after we got home, knowing Mia, they haven't heard the last of this from us. They're about to be really tired of us, that's for sure. And his parents? What kind of clown are the Matthews raising? He still won't tell me what the kid said, so I imagine it was pretty bad. Mia nods, and I can hear Brandon talking to the kids from inside the house. I'm kind of proud of him, you know? Quiet little Ollie throwing fists to defend a woman's honor. Maybe he's got some of you in him after all. She punches my shoulder and I laugh. How is Skylar? I scrunch my nose and look away. Surviving. Seems about as close to the truth as I can get without telling my ex too much. I've never told her outright about us, but she knows all the same. She's a smart cookie that way. She makes you happy, huh? I can tell, and I know the kids love her. I smile, trying not to give away this sinking feeling of dread that has taken over since Skylar saw Ollie yesterday. Something has shifted, and I'm trying not to think too hard about what it might mean. I don't want to go there. It hurts too much. All I get back is a casual, yeah. Good. You deserve that. Give her a hug for me, okay? Once I finish up at school, I'd be happy to kill whoever did this to her, too. Yeah, Mia, you're going to have to get in line for that one. She laughs as I turn to leave. Don't get arrested, is what she jokingly calls back to me. But we both know there's a little truth in that joke. There's a part of me that hopes Ford never finds out who did this, because I hate to think what I do to them. Skylar and I spend the night making love. We sleep for a few hours, and then one of us will wake the other. Her crawling on top of me disappearing beneath the sheets. There's a softness between us. Few words are exchanged. We say enough with every touch, but not enough. Because when I wake up in the morning, she's sitting on the edge of the bed, fully dressed in acid-washed jeans and a black tube top. Makeup perfectly applied, hair perfectly straightened. Alarm bells sound in my head. What's wrong? Her lips are pressed in a tight line, and her eyes have taken on that bland, removed look like they constantly sported when she first showed up here. I'm going to head back to Los Angeles. Adrenaline races through my veins as I get my bearings and push to sitting. Why? The award show is in a week. I need to get ready. So you'll be back after? I can hear the desperation in my voice. I knew this would happen. I'm sure I will come back to record with Ford from time to time, but I'll need to go on tour with this album. I'm sure my jaw hangs open. And you decided to tell me like this? Who decided you need to go on tour? God, I hate myself for even asking that. I knew she was here for a short time, and I'm the one who went dreaming of more. I told her I'd never stand between her and her career, and I meant it. But I still hate it. I don't think there's a good way to tell someone this. Her voice is perfectly even, perfectly checked out. Sometimes things don't turn out the way we want them to. Whoa, nah. I shake my hand at her as I kick my legs out of bed and come to stand. I have sat by your side and given you space for the past week while you work through this in the way you wanted to. I haven't made a single demand of you, but you need to explain this to me in a way that makes sense. Her eyes turn, pleading now as she stares up at me. We're a love song, West. Tragic and true, all at once. I thought I could be both versions of myself, Starlit Skylar and Rose Hill Skylar. But I'm only going to ruin what you have here. I won't mean to, but I will. That's the nature of my beast. Please don't be another person telling me what to do with my life. I blink at her, lost for words. She stands and faces me, her features pained. I'm stunned and not at all shocked. I've been able to feel her pulling away all week. I love you, West. I love you enough not to ruin what you've built here. The looks, the whispers, the paparazzi. Your children being teased, getting hurt. She thrust a hard finger at her chest. Because of me. A sad laugh slips from her lips as her head shakes. I can't live with that, and you shouldn't have to settle for it. I know what growing up in the press is like. I know what gets spit out on the other side, and trust me, you don't want that for your kids. She holds up a hand to cut me off. I know what you're going to say, that I'm worth it. That will make it work. I love your eternal optimism, and I hope I can take some of that with me when I go. But make no mistake, I am going. And you might hate me for it right now, but one day you'll look back and know it was the right call. My life has never really been my own, but yours is. I just stare at her, frozen in place, as she continues. This place is sacred. Don't let me sully it. I've traveled the entire world and seen nowhere more beautiful. I want it to stay that way. You and Rose Hill, exactly the way I imagined them. Fucking perfect. Her voice cracks on the final whispered words. I hate what she's saying. I hate it with every fiber of my being. But that deeply rooted insecurity of mine rears its ugly head and keeps me from begging her to change her mind. I'm not enough to keep her here, and I need to hold on to a few threads of my dignity if I plan to survive her walking away. So what I say is, I love you enough to want you to do what's best for yourself. Her nose wiggles, and we can't hold each other's gazes. This all feels wrong. My car will be here soon. A shot in the chest. Knowing she planned this kills me, but I refuse to crumble until I'm alone. Let me get dressed. I'll help you with your bags. I feel her eyes on me as I step into my most comfortable pair of jeans and toss on a dark gray tee. Then I scoop up her bags and head downstairs. She follows me silently. Being mature and gentlemanly has never felt so fucking awful. Young West is raging inside of me, telling me to do something crazy. But that's an impulse I've learned to ignore. I don't bother putting on shoes. I carry her bags, one in each hand, out to the driveway where Cherry's blanket covered cage is already waiting. I'm even going to miss that fucking bird. My throat constricts as I stare out at the land at what I've built here. It feels a lot less special knowing she won't be here. And for a guy who mostly keeps his feelings locked up tight, I'm sure drowning in them right now. The sound of the screen door closing behind me signals that Skylar is headed my way, but I'm too wounded to look, too mad at the world and afraid of what I might say. She doesn't hesitate to plant herself right in front of me. Her eyes are glassy and her fingers are fiddling with a manila envelope. You'll need these papers. Those diamond earrings? I sold them when I was back in Los Angeles. I put the money from each one into an education savings account for Ollie and Emmy. Ollie is so smart. Her voice cracks and she reaches for her throat. I just know he's going to do amazing things with that big brain and soft heart. And Emmy is so passionate. I'm pretty sure she's going to take over the world. I'll always be cheering them on. She presses the envelope to my chest. There's also the credit for the song that Ollie helped me write. There were only a few lines, but I wouldn't have written my first song if it wasn't for him. It hasn't been released yet, but when it is, he'll get royalties for the rest of his life. Skylar, this is... I look down at the envelope. Too much. Please take it, and please, no matter how angry you are with me, promise you'll only tell them good things about my time here. The kids. Fuck. They're going to be as gutted as I am. Not that we ever told them about our relationship, but they're used to her being here with us. This is what I never wanted for them. Coming and going, instability, and here I am, putting them through it. Guilt hits hard and tangles itself up with the shock and dread already coursing through my system. The manila envelope falls to the ground as Skylar steps in close, one hand on my chest, one hand on my rib cage. Can you please remember only the good things too? I don't know if I can stand the idea of you hating me. Sky. I shake my head slowly, staring down into her glossy hazel irises. My voice is thick with emotion, so I take a break from trying to talk. I pinch a piece of hair and watch the bronze strands slip across the pads of my fingers. Memories of that same hair falling like a curtain around me when she climbed on top pummel me in flashes. That same hair on my pillow, that same hair looped through the back of a turquoise hat. Don't you get it? I could never hate you. Only miss you terribly. Then I kiss her. In the soft morning light, we cling to each other and share the most agonizing kiss. It's soft and desperate and fucking tragic. She whimpers and splays her hands against me. The sound of wheels crunching on the driveway makes my heart free fall into my stomach. I pull her closer as though I can kiss her hard enough to make her change her mind or will that car out of existence. Maybe I could be enough to keep her here, but none of it works. She leaves, and I crawl into bed that still smells like her and fall apart. Chapter 39, Skylar. I'm a mannequin propped on a stage. I'm sitting delicately on a stool. I'm a mannequin propped on a stage. I'm sitting delicately on a stool talking to two hosts of the talk show, facing the studio audience and a legion of cameras, a reminder that this interview is live. My legs beneath the hem of my miniskirt shimmer unnaturally with the amount of product that's been slathered on. And as much as I love doing my makeup, the amount that is caked onto my face right now makes it feel heavy. It kills my ability to make any facial expressions. Or maybe that's just because I feel empty inside. For days, I have felt empty inside. I haven't cried since I left Rose Hill. Instead, it's like I plucked my soul right out of my body and replaced her with a robot just to make it through. I feel nothing. You look amazing, one of the hosts says, and I can't help but wonder if she's blind or just willfully oblivious. I checked myself over in the mirror before I waltzed out here and thought to myself that Wes would take one look at me and know that I'm bone deep level of miserable. Does no one else see me at all? Thank you, I say demurely, smoothing my skirt down while hoping there's no upskirt camera angle. My agent's words echo in my head. All press is good press. The kind of exposure only makes you even bigger. The problem is, I don't think I want to be bigger, especially on the heels of what's been an eventful time for you. My head tilts and my eyes zero in on the woman. I gave my dad and agent a list of questions I wouldn't be answering, but I'm sensing they're going to get asked anyway. While I am thrilled about the nomination, I could not be prouder of this album or this song. But there's also been the scandal. That's been the talk of the town. Do you want to explain? She uses this obnoxious news broadcaster voice like she's performing some sort of hard-hitting journalism. I look at her and wonder where she gets off and how she decided this would be the first question of her interview. Then I glance to the side of the stage. My dad and agent are here watching. I didn't want them to be, but they're a packaged deal at this point, and they scheduled the interview. And I'm too numb to care about their presence. Kicking them out would involve talking to them, so I continued to ignore them instead. All I have to do is remind myself that Ford has these recordings locked down legally, so I know there's nothing they can touch. And quite frankly, I've grown accustomed to them loitering around me like leeches. The devil you know, and all that. Plus, my dad has never felt like a parent. I know that now that I've seen a great one in action. So my expectations for him are low. Still, agitation flares when he rolls his hand at me, urging me to say something. He'll berate me for freezing up when we get behind closed doors, telling me my image should always be intact. But his reaction begs the question. Did he relay my no-go questions at all? It was too easy to think I could just fall back into my old role. From the minute I landed, it's all been out of whack. It feels like forcing my feet into a pair of shoes that are too small. Like a wrecking ball, it hits me that it's bizarre to allow them here, to allow them access to me at all, to roll over and show them my belly like a beaten down girl who came slinking back when her trial run at Independence didn't work. I may not have West, but I still have my wits. I still own all that growing I did out in Rose Hill, and it kicks in all at once. Skylar, the other host asked in a gentle voice, are you? I know he's about to reference me freezing up, so I cut him off. Am I horrified that you'd invite me here, then ask me to explain myself on national television as though I've done something wrong? I am not a scandal. I'm a victim of a despicable breach of my privacy. I've been violated, and you want me to explain myself? A manic laugh bubbles up in my throat as I straighten to turn and face the pink-faced talk show host. This? I point between them. This is what the media does to women, especially. It's not my job to take accountability for someone else's shitty behavior. I don't owe anyone an explanation. I don't owe anyone insight into my private life or consensual love life, least of all vultures like you. Asking about it, searching for it, you're just as guilty as whoever leaked those photos for perpetrating it. Skylar, the man tries to placate me while the woman turns the most satisfying shade of dark red, like my favorite fucking lipstick. The one my agent told me was too vixen for this interview. Fuck them all. I can see my dad's ruddy face and my agent rapidly shaking his head, but I don't care. I feel like Cherry that day she flew between West and me. It's impossible to forget how flying feels. No. I reach back and yank the cord off my back. The mic unit crashes to the floor with a single angry tug. I'm done here. Want to boost your ratings? I can see the camera people and producers gesturing wildly. They won't capture the next part quite as loudly, but it won't stop it from spreading like wildfire on the internet. And I won't ask Ford to lift a single finger to stop it. You can quote this. Go fuck yourselves. Love that. With that, I spin on my 3-inch heels and strut off the stage, straight toward my dad and agent. One sickly white, the other red like a rage-infused tomato. I hold up a hand to cut them both off. Don't waste your words on me. You're fired. Then I turn to my sperm donor. You're fired and cut off. I never want to see you again. His jaw works as he struggles to swallow his rage. Skylar, you're having a nervous breakdown. I snort. There's the gaslighting. I see it now for what it is. I see him for who he is. And I see myself for who I've become. My own woman. No, Dad, I'm having an awakening. Already had the nervous breakdown, and it was really fucking low. This is my rebirth, and you're not my daddy anymore. You're not my manager. You are nothing without me, and that's exactly what you deserve. Expect to hear from my lawyers. I add the last bit with extra flourish. I don't have my own lawyers yet, but I'm marching out of here to get them. I leave the studio with only my purse and my pride. I skip the town car and duck into a cab. When it pulls away, I sigh and pull out my ridiculous flip phone. The first person I call is Ford Grant. He answers on the first ring with, "Fuck yeah, Skylar." And I instantly know he's watching the show. Ford has never told me what to do, only empowered me to do it. I'm not sure how I'll ever thank him for taking a chance on me. I need a favor. Anything. Numbers for the absolute meanest lawyers money can buy. I'll have Belinda call you. I smile. Of course Ford has a shark of a lawyer. He doesn't take any shit. And neither do I. Not anymore. There's something else I need to tell you, he says, and it's going to suck. Ford, nothing can suck more than the past couple of weeks. Out with it. My investigator got back to me. They traced the hack and the leak back to your agent. I suck in a breath. We don't say it, but we both know that means my dad too. Those two are thick as fucking thieves. Well, it's a good thing I just fired them both. I hear him sigh. What else can I do? You've done enough. Just get me Belinda and all the proof. Let's see what she can do. I've been paralyzed by this for too long. I'm ready for a fight. This could be a violation of your old contracts too, you know. And now I smile. Photosynthesis, Ford. Gonna take all this garbage and convert it into a win. Good. He trails off and I know there's another question on his tongue. Can I tell West? My heart hurts instantly. Just hearing his name sucks the air from my lungs. Sure. How is he? Fucking terrible, but this will help. If I wasn't so sad, I'd laugh. Ford is not one to mince words. Okay, I say before hanging up with an aching heaviness in my chest. Then I watch the city pass by in a blur, making plans for how to fix the mistakes I've made. To take back control, to ask myself what I really want out of this life. Before long, a sense of optimism creeps in. It reminds me of West. A sense of empowerment settles over me. And I wonder if this is how Cherry felt that day she spread her wings. Because it's fucking fantastic. And I'm only getting started. And I'm going to read the next chapter. We're at 27 minutes. Chapter 40, West. Nice horse, Ford announces as he slides onto the same bench Skylar always sat on. I have to bite down on my tongue to keep from snapping at him to get off of it. That would be entirely unhinged of me. Maybe it's the lack of sleep or the lack of food, but without the kids here this week, I have treated myself like shit. I miss Skylar so badly that I feel like I have the flu. My bones ache with it. All that optimism she likes about me is nowhere to be found. I'm floundering. Only the horses make me feel better. Yeah? What makes it not What makes it a nice horse, Ford? I'll call back. I call back from the back of the horse. Skylar watched me start only a few weeks ago. She's gotten a little better every day, and spending time doting on her has has made me feel a little less stricken. I can't truly make myself feel better, but watching her come around to handling has been a small victory over a bleak few days. Uh, Ford fumbles around, head tilting back and forth. He doesn't know shit about horses, and he's not a big talk about our feelings kind of guy. I remember him telling me about Rosie and him getting together. He ripped that band aid off with a little tact and a lot of awkward body language. This feels similar. It's got nice hair. Her coat? You like her coat? I asked with a chuckle that feels unfamiliar in my throat. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm trying to be nice and normal and shit. I urged the mare forward, bringing her to a halt and facing Ford at the fence of the arena. You're not doing very well. Yeah, I know. I'm a dick and kind of weird, but I tried. I laugh now. Ford, we've been friends for over 20 years. What are you trying to be Why are you trying to be something you're not? He swallows and pins me with his green eyes. Because I've never seen you like this, and I don't know what to do. I lick my lips and glance away, then forced my shoulders up into an unaffected shrug. It's fine, I'll survive. I always do. He leans back on the bleachers, looking casual and disheveled as he props his elbows on the board behind himself. No, I don't mean survive. I've seen you sad before. What I haven't seen you is giving up so fucking easily. It's pathetic. I start. Then my spine straightens and my voice turns icy. Come again? He kicks a foot and curls his lip, trying to get horse shit off the bottom of his expensive boot. You'll survive? What is that? That's fucking quitter talk. Where's the fight, West? Where's the guy who was ready to throw hands when someone so much as looked at the little sister the wrong way? Come on, we both know I'm not like that anymore. Why though? There's a time and place for that kind of passion. And this West? He points at the ground in front of my horse. This is the fucking time. You're always so busy fighting for everyone else, your kids, your sister, hell, even me. But what about yourself? I blink. You're really leaning into that whole dick character trait right now, huh? Someone has to. Everyone else is so busy feeling bad for you that they're scared to tell you the truth. My teeth grind. I hate this. I hate everything Ford is saying to me right now. I hate it because it's true. I hate it because it makes me hate myself a little more than I already do. Best friends don't sit by and watch each other fuck up their lives. Consider this your intervention. You know I'm a private person, and that's what keeps me from ever asking too many questions about your personal life. So I don't know a lot about your relationship with Skylar, but I know what it's like to spend years pining after someone. I know what it's like to watch them leave and start a new life. And it's fucking miserable. Dread sinks in, and all I can think is, what have I done? I fucked up. My voice cracks and I scrub a hand over my face. I was so certain she'd leave. And then she did. She told me to let her go. She was so confident about it. And it's like, I did this to myself. I should have known better. You're new to long-term relationships that you actually want to be in. But let me tell you something I know for sure. You don't love someone only when it's convenient or easy. You love them when it's fucking awful and the world is falling apart around you. Is that from one of your emo poetry books? Ford rolls his eyes at me as I cover my overflowing emotion with a jab about his reading preferences as a kid. Skylar has spent her entire life expecting people to let her down. She's so used to it that she's not even offended by it. But I am. She deserves better. And West, so do you. The knowledge that Skylar is accepting of people letting her down guts me. And Ford's words land like shrapnel in my chest. Like he just knows the things that will get to me. Like he's privy to the things I tell myself when no one is around. You don't deserve her. She was always out of your league. This will get easier. But that last one is a lie for sure. Skylar is my person. My life could never be better without her in it. I've sentenced myself to a lifetime of misery to respect her wishes. I know you, and you're the hardest working, toughest motherfucker I know. So quit moping and start acting like it. Go fight for her. With that, he pushes to stand, wipes his hands over his pants like just being near the barn has made him dirty, and then turns to walk away. But not before calling back over his shoulder. Oh, by the way, her daddy agent hacked her email and distributed the photos. She burned the world down on morning television today, fired everyone. She's trending on every social media outlet. I'm pretty sure she's going to win that award this weekend, too. What? Why didn't you lead with that? Wanted to be a dick first? My mind spins. I want to kill her dad. I want to give her the biggest high five. I want to watch her win that award. I want her. I don't think twice before calling out to Ford's retreating form. Can I borrow your private jet? And I can only imagine the smug smirk on his dickish face as he responds. It's fueled up and ready when you are. We're going to stop there. Chapter 41, Skylar, page 410. We're going to finish it tomorrow. Let's see how it ends tomorrow, guys. I can't wait. I'll cry. I always cry. I always cry. Yeah, is that the last chapter? Yep. Actually, hold on. So we have one. Yep. Skylar, so it goes from Skylar, it's all Skylar until the epilogue, which is West. So, yeah, we'll finish tomorrow. You guys, thank you for being here. These books, I'm telling you, you're not going to find better romance with a better storyline. I've read them. If you tell me like an actual romance, I'm not talking thriller, I'm talking romance specifically, you're not going to find a better author than L.C. Silver. I can assure you. I'm not even really I've always been into cowboys and, farm stuff. It's just sexy, but this is all new to me. This type of reading is actually very new to me. And damn, she's amazing. I would love if you guys shout out to Elsie Silver, email her and be like, hey, this girl loves you. Maybe she'll let me interview her on my channel. That would be a dream. To talk to her about her books and like, how do you think like this? Do you live this in your marriage? Do you I don't know. I don't know. I want to pick her brain. Damn, this is just good material. It's really good. If you want to know good romance, I'm reading it now. This is good romance. And she keeps going. The next one will be just as good. The last one will be fantastic. And to say I don't have a favorite because they've each meant something different to me is saying something, because all of them are that good. And I'm just glad I read them aloud, and she's really awakened me as a reader on new heights of enjoying reading out loud, all the things. But thank you guys for being here with me for this series. It's the best one I've ever read, hands down, best I've ever read. Probably the best I will ever read. But thank you guys again for being here. We will finish this book tomorrow. I'm really sad about finishing it. Actually, I always do. And ending something and starting something new is hard for me, actually, but we're going to start the new one and love it just as much. And the next one is, we have 2 more. Where is it? It's over there. But it's called Wild Side. It's a green book. So Wild Eyes, Wild Side, and there's 1 more after that. But anyway, after this series, we're going to go into 50 Shades of Grey, which I would not consider that romance. It's a little bit different. But I've never read the book. The book might be more of a romance. I watched the movie and love it. But I've never read the book, so it might get more into that romantic aspect other than just like the sexual part of it. But we'll see when we get there. But thank you guys again for being here. Thumbs up this video, subscribe if not already. Check out all the other library that I've done. Check out the very first set of her books that I've read. You guys, they're all phenomenal. Every damn one of them. I don't even know what else to say. I would love Elsie Silver, if you're out there. I would absolutely be honored to interview you on a live and record, all the things, so they can, my tribe can ask questions. I can ask questions. That would be a lot of fun. But thank you guys for being here and supporting my channel. Become part of the tribe. Thumbs up. Hype the video, all the things, share my videos, get other people reading again, and I will see you guys tomorrow to finish Wild Eyes. Bye. Oh man, that's so hard to like finish. It's good. Hey Chris, where have you been? Bye, Lou. I should have been on Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow. I can go anywhere. Take a look. It's in a book of Reading Rainbow. Reading Rainbow was bomb. Like, I remember watching it on those old TVs that they would wheel into the room. We'd be like, yes, yes. X-rated Rainbow. I need a shot. We need to take a shot. Guys, this book's stressing me out a little bit. Just a little bit. I know how it's going to end, obviously, but you have to admit, it's a really good book. Her writing is good, and I'm obsessed with Elsie Silver. You are, Bruce. Bruce, you get a raise. 10 cents. No, you get $1 raise, Bruce. You deserve it. Let's go do a shot with my dad. Hold on, let me smell that stuff again. Oh my God, you guys. Oh. Hold on, let me end this live and start a new one, and then we'll have a jam sesh. How about that? We'll play some music. I think that's a good idea. Dala, bala. Tequila makes her close. Oh, the cucaracha. Hold on, I gotta show Chris the cockroach. Okay. Do you remember anything such as this? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make room for me to lay back on the bed. It's a whole... hold on. Like this. Ow! Ow! That hurts. The dead. The dead cockroach. You knew? No, no. I was known as Sally Rides back in the day. Not what? Huh? What? What? Wait. Okay, let me start a new live. I'll be right back.